Wait until you see these iconic photographs and hear the story behind them, because Anita Ekberg wasn't just a beautiful face. She was a bold force of nature, and her life could easily be the plot of a film all on its own. Stick around until the end, because I'll be sharing a simple yet powerful message she left behind, one that still resonates with people today. When you hear the name Anita Ekberg, you probably think of flashing cameras, dazzling gowns, and a legendary film scene that became cinematic history. But before all that, she was just a young woman from Sweden with big dreams and no idea what was ahead. After winning a local beauty contest, she caught some attention, and before long, she was on a flight to America. Hollywood quickly took notice. They saw her striking looks, yes, but also something more: a spark, a charm, a presence. She dove into acting lessons, took on small roles, and used every opportunity to grow. In those early photo sessions, you can already spot her spirit: playful, self-assured, with a smile that seemed to know exactly where she was headed. She wore her confidence like a signature, with timeless fashion and effortless poise. When work brought her to Europe, something shifted. Italy embraced her, and she embraced it back. That move would lead her to the role that defined her image forever. In one unforgettable scene, she walked into the Trevi Fountain and the world paused. That moment became more than just a symbol of beauty. It captured joy, spontaneity, and a woman completely in her element. Photographers tried again and again to capture that same essence. In still shots from magazines and posters, you see the grace, the boldness, and the strength in her stance. Her style was classic: elegant heels, clean silhouettes, and an ease that made every outfit unforgettable. She didn't need extravagance. She knew how to let the light find her. But glamour was just one layer. Away from the spotlight, she enjoyed simple pleasures. Friends remembered her laugh: loud, real, and contagious. She loved her pets, good meals, long walks, and quiet moments at home just as much as red carpet events. She was funny, opinionated, passionate, and at times stubborn. And that honesty, it shows. Even in the most staged photos, she still comes across as deeply real. As the years passed, her photos changed, but her essence stayed the same. She made choices that felt true to her. Sometimes that meant stepping away from the limelight, choosing smaller roles, or slowing down in Italy instead of chasing the next big thing in Hollywood. And that's why those photos still speak. They're not just fashion or nostalgia, they reflect a woman who knew exactly who she was. She didn't need to shout to be heard. She stood still, looked straight into the lens, and let her presence do the work. To this day, she inspires artists, stylists, and photographers. You can spot her influence in modern editorials: sleek black dresses, vintage curls, subtle makeup, and poses that say more with less. Models study how she held her frame, how she shaped a moment with just a glance or a turn of her wrist. That kind of impact isn't common. And it didn't happen by accident. Now, here's the part I promised: Anita's quiet but powerful message: own your light. You don't need perfection or permission to stand out. You just need to be true to yourself. Find your style, speak with honesty, and show up as you are. That's what people remember. That's why her legacy still glows. If you enjoyed this journey through Anita's images and story, stay tuned. There are more timeless tales and classic style moments coming soon. Let me know in the comments which of her photos or scenes stood out most to you and why, and if this brought a bit of inspiration your way. Share it with someone who loves classic film and iconic women of the screen. Thanks for watching, and remember, your light is yours. Never dim it.